the broken components, specifically over the windows, have been unrepaired for at least 60 days.
Yes, sir.
And you've observed the property for at least 60 days?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And the property has not been registered in accordance with the city code requiring registration of blighted properties.
That's correct.
Okay. So is that mandatory?
So, yes, sir.
Based on those findings, we're going to enter an order finding the violations and requiring that the property owner bring the property into compliance within 30 days. And to have any permits pulled for any repairs needed more than 30 days. Compliance must be completed no later than the end of business on February 19th, 2026. In the event of non-compliance, a fine of $25 per day shall begin to accrue on February 20th, 26 for each violation.
That's correct.
All right, next case. Number 2588, property located at 1819 Palmacia Street. Did I pronounce that correct?
Yes, sir.
Palmacia. Owner of record, Timothy Wester. So is Timothy Wester or anyone representing Timothy Wester present today? He's seeing and hearing no one. Mr. Bertelli?
Yes, sir. Harold Bartelli, City Plat Code Compliance, case number 2025-088, 1819 Palmacia Street, Plat, Florida. At this time, I have 3 violations, 30-32 Alpha 10 prohibited conditions, 30-169 building fronts, sidings and brunt, and section 30-215 for failure to register property. This violation was first observed on 6/10/25. Notice of hearings were sent on 1/6/26. No green card was returned. I did speak with this individual via telephone. The individual had fallen ill and was unable to make it today, but is aware of what all the violations are and what the outcome could be.
So you did talk to someone?
Yes, sir, I did.
Mr. Wester?
Yes, sir. And an attorney, because apparently this is in the court system. They're going through foreclosure with the bank, some other issues going on.
Okay. And Mr. Wester's address is 200 Mirror Lake Drive, Interlochen, Florida, 32148.
That is correct.
And that's where you sent the certified letter?
I sent it there and also sent it to the Palmacia place also.
And didn't get a response to that?
Palmacia came back, but the Interlochen, he did call
And
me.
you posted the property?
Yes, sir.
And your affidavit of service is included. Who is his attorney? Did he say?
DonnieMorris.com. Sure. It was somebody of an Interlochen.
Local?
Yes, sir. And apparently they're fighting with insurance for the roof to get paid, and it's apparently not happening.
Okay, so they are aware?
Yes, sir. They are aware too. I've spoke to her also, referenced this issue also.
Okay. All right, and you have alleged 3 violations.
Yes, sir.
30-32A10, prohibited conditions and public nuisances. 30-169B, building fronts inside the abutting streets of public areas. And 30-214 for closed, blighted, unsecured, or abandoned structure registration. Seems to be the flavor of the week. All right, so
First
you have the pertinent sections of the ordinances included in the record?
Yes, sir.
And you got some photographs for me?
Yes, sir.
And did you take these photographs?
Yes, sir.
And do the photographs accurately represent the condition of the property on date in which you took them?
Yes, sir.
Please proceed.
This first picture here is was taken on January 6th, 2026 by myself. Violation is 30-3210 roof and disrepair. As you can see, from what he was saying, apparently a tree went through the roof. And that's the holes. Apparently at one point it was covered by a tarp, but as you can see, it has since blowed away or it's no longer there.
All right. So what's the 60-day period? When does it start and stop? You said it hadn't been repaired for at least 60 days. So when did you first see the violation?
The violation was first observed on 6/10.
On when?
6/10/25.
Okay, so it's been more than 60
Yes,
days.
sir.
And this photo was taken January 6th?
Yes, sir.
And that was your last visit to the property?
Actually, I went by there today. And
Does
this
this photo show
photos.
what the property looks like today?
Yes, sir.
So the violation of 30-32A10 prohibited conditions, a collapsed roof,
Mhm.
repairs, roof repair.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Next picture, also taken January 6th, 2026 by myself, 30-169 buildings, fronts and sides, running, rotten and weakened wood. It's hard to see it, but you can see where the arrows are at.
Just
Basically,
where
it's
the soffit is.
yeah, underneath the soffit, the whole roof is just all rotted and fell down.
Okay.
And the next picture basically is a picture of the property. It's vacant. Violation is 30-215, unsecured abandoned structures, not registered. So it's basically a picture of the place but it's not registered.
Okay.
And that's all I have at this time.
And it's been 30 days since, did you know about, you said you know about it since
Yes, sir.
June? Okay. It hasn't been registered in that time.
Correct. Has not been.
So the remedy is to fix the roof, get a permit to fix the roof,
Yes, sir.
register the property.
Register the property, yes, sir.
All right. Anything else?
No, sir, Your Honor. The city is seeking $25 per fine, $75 a day. Of 30 days. Yes, sir.
February 19th.
Yes, sir. Starting February.
All right,
20th.
based on the evidence and testimony, we're going to find due process has been satisfied by the submission of certified letter to the owner of record at the address of record, indicating the date of this hearing as well as the notice of the violations alleged. And that having been sent to the official address of record maintained by the property appraiser and tax collector and coming back with no response from the owner, the property was then posted in accordance with state statute with a certified, an affidavit of posting included in the record. The substantial and competent evidence exists to find violations of 30-32A10, prohibited conditions and public nuisances, specifically collapsed roof on the property, which has been in existence for more than 60 days. The collapsed roof has been in existence for more than 60 days. Violation of 30-169B, building fronts and sides, abutting streets or public areas, specifically the rotten sophia as seen from Palmacia Street, and 30-215 for closed, blight, or unsecured registration. There's been no registration of property for more than 30 days after the date of the occurrence.
Correct.
Based on the evidence and testimony, we're going to find appropriate to enter an order, find the violations, assessing requiring the owner bring the property into compliance no later than the end of business on February 19th, 2026. In the event of non-compliance, a fine of $25 per day per violation shall commence on February 20th, 2026, and shall continue until satisfaction. Compliance. Losing my voice. All right, case 25-090. Property located at 710 Bronson Street. Owner of record Daryl T. Jones and Tyrance E. Williams. Are either Daryl T. Jones or Tyrance E. Williams present today? Seeing and hearing no one. This is Mr. Whose case? Mr. Iyer, you've been patiently waiting now for
Yes, sir.
2.5, almost 3 hours, 2 hours for this process. Please proceed.
Melissa Dreyer in case, reference case 220-25-090, 710 Bronson Street. Violation is section 3032B, abandoned untagged vehicle. It was first observed on 6/24/25. Notice for this hearing was sent on 6/1/26. No green card returned back, but I have spoke with them. The complex posting was 1/7/26. Site posting was 1/7/26.
So you did talk with one of them?
I did talk with Tyrese, as a matter of fact, 2 weeks ago.
And his response was what?
He was gonna remove the car and
That
the
was 2
car
weeks
is
ago.
still sitting there. My pictures didn't go.
And just for the record, it appeared that the certified letter was sent to the official address of record on the property appraiser and tax collector's rolls. Is that correct?
Yes, sir, it was.
And you got no response back from that?
No
You
response.
posted the property in accordance with state statute.
Yes,
Your
sir.
affidavit of service is included in the record.
Yes, sir.
And you have had contact with Mr. Williams.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is anybody on the property that you can see? living on it?
There's nobody living on it at the moment. It's his grandmother's.
Right. So you allege one violation of section 30-32B, and that relates to the abandoned untagged vehicle. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And you have the photograph for me?
I should have.
And did you take the photographs you're about to show us?
Yes, I
And
did.
do the photographs accurately represent the condition of the property on the date in which you took them?
Yes, I do.
All right, please
Where's my
proceed.
photos? Okay, my photos did not,
Hold on, let me see if I can hold on to that.
Are they numbered? Okay. Yeah, I see A1, which is different than the first one there.
I apologize, my number letterings are kind of mixed up.
Okay. So show me how you're gonna do this. You got one you want to bring up or?
I have two photos.
Okay,
I don't know if she can bring them up or not, but I can.
well, I'm looking at in the paper file, I'm looking at a photo,
Okay, the second,
A1, regarding section 30-32B abandoned untagged vehicle, showing a beige grayish car on the property,
yes, sir.
and that's it.
And you can see it in the, I don't know if you can see it very well in the very first photo, but you can see it in the second photo.
All right, well, okay, you have,
Mm-hmm.
okay, I got these that say A1. Okay, so I'm gonna go with that.
That's fine. We'll go
Right.
with that A1.
And this photo is dated 6/23/25.
Yes, sir.
All right. And that shows a vehicle with no tag on it, correct?
Yes, sir.
Right. And what's the last time you were out there?
I was just out there actually this morning
Okay.
and it was still sitting in the same position. Has not been moved.
So do you have any photographs that are newer than June 23rd?
Yes, sir. There should be one in there, 1B. Dated 1/12/26.
Well, I think so. Let me see. See what you. I do have paper ones that are those.
What happened to my pictures?
I don't see one in 26.
Would you like to see my copy?
Yeah, it needs to be in the record.
No, this is my serial one. Yeah.
I got a photograph in this file that says. Are these date stamps accurate?
On the photo, no, sir. The one that you're looking at right now, where I hand wrote the date on it is accurate.
You need to fix that date stamp
We
situation.
realized it, yes, sir.
So you're telling me the one that you have as B1 was actually taken on 1/12/26.
Correct.
All right, and that shows the same vehicle?
The same vehicle,
Okay, how many times have you been out the property?
multiple times.
Can you put a number on that?
Yes, sir. I would say. I'm gonna say about 6 times within June to today.
Okay, and has the car moved in the number of times you've been out there?
No, sir.
Right, and then there have been no tag on the car at any of those times?
No, sir. And I have spoken to the Tyrese several times.
Okay. That's about as easily seen a violation as I think I've ever seen in 10 years of doing this. So. Is somebody mowing the grass on the property?
They did mow the grass.
They just don't move the car.
Because he did have a violation on the grass, but he mowed it, but I don't know who he mowed it.
Okay. All right, anything else?
No, sir.
All right, based on the evidence and testimony, we're going to find that due process have been satisfied and that official notification in accordance with state statute was provided by certified mail regarding the violation and the date and time of this hearing. That the letter was sent to the official address of record as maintained by the property appraiser and tax collector of Putnam County. Although no response was received from the mailings, the property was posted in accordance with state statute with an affidavit of service included. And one of the owners, Tyrant Williams, contacted code enforcement with regard to the situation and promised to rectify the situation by removing the car. That was 2 weeks ago, and there's been no evidence of the car being moved. Substantial and competent evidence exists to find a violation of 30-32B of the city code regarding abandoned untagged vehicles on the property, and that the vehicle's been there for at least 6 visits to the property over a several month period, and the vehicle has no tag on the property. And any evidence the vehicle was ever moved, Ms. Dyer, when you were out there?
No, sir.
All right, based on that evidence, we're going to find an appropriate, appropriate to enter an order to find the violation, requiring the property owner to bring the property into compliance no later than the end of business. You got the 20th. Which is it? The 19th?
It'll start on the 20th.
Okay. Well, you had the 19th and the 20th.
It is the
The
19th,
19th.
mine will start on the 20th.
Okay.
Sorry.
There will be by the end of business on February 19th, 2026. In the event of noncompliance, a fine of $25 per day shall commence on February 20th, 2026. All right, and that ends the record on that case. No, when you went out there and how many times you went out there. Okay, and don't say guess, don't say maybe, no.
Yes, sir.
Okay, because you got to have personal knowledge of this, and it sounds a lot better if you know exactly when you went out there. Make a note when you went out there, see what the situation is.
Yes,
But
sir.
you might get, who knows, you might get cross-examined. The county just hired a new code enforcement officer who previously worked in Alachua County. And I asked her, so have you ever been cross-examined by attorneys? And she said, attorneys come all the time, but they haven't gotten to me yet. So good. Do they cross-examine the others? All the time. So that's the kind of thing you need to prep for. You may never see one here, but you might.
You ready? Yes, sir.
All right, cases for second review. Case number 2024-107, property located at 504 North 18th Street in Palatka. This is the case of the heirs of Dolores Purdy. Okay, whose case? Is
That'd be mine.
Mr. Bertelli?
Yes, sir.
Is anyone here who is an heir of Dolores Purdy or representing an heir of Dolores Purdy? Seeing and hearing no one, please proceed.
Harold Bartelli, City Plat Code Compliance Office. This is case 2024-107, 504 North 18th Street, Palatka, Florida. Reference 2 violations, section 30-32, prohibited conditions, nuisance abandoned vehicle, and 30-32 alpha 10, prohibited conditions, nuisance roof and disrepair. This is the second hearing on this case. The first hearing was on 9/3/25.
Did the respondent appear?
No, sir. This reference this case, the property was posted on 1/6/2026. Notice was sent also on 1/6/2026.
And the address of record, official address of record on the property appraiser, tax collector's rolls is 504 North 18th Street, Palatka, Florida. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And that's the address of the subject property?
Yes, sir. This is
And this is
heirs
apparently a case in
of.
probate.
Yes, sir.
To be
Yes, sir.
any contact with anyone regarding this situation?
I was in contact with the bank prior to the first hearing. The bank was cooperating with us on the first hearing, and I think a week before the first hearing, heirs came forward. And so the bank was told to stand down. Heirs gave them till January, I think, to do something.
Or the bank gave the heirs until January?
Yes, sir. So they had attorney, the heirs have an attorney and had till January to do something and I haven't heard from anybody since. So it's probably gonna end up getting turned back over to the bank and they'll probably be calling me in the next month or so. Excuse
So
me.
this is. All right. And
Uh,
you did post the property in accordance with state statute?
Yes, sir.
And you have your affidavit included in the record?
Yes, sir.
All right.
And all
You
pictures were
had
taken by
three, you
myself.
had three, come on, two violations, 30-32B, prohibited condition of public nuisances, an abandoned vehicle, is that correct?
Yes,
That
sir.
untagged, unregistered?
Untagged.
All right. And 30-32A10, prohibited condition of public nuisances, roof in disrepair.
Yes, sir.
All right. You got some photographs?
Photograph number one up.
Hang on. Did you take the photographs?
Yes, sir. I've taken
And
them.
did the photographs accurately represent the condition of the property and date on which you took them?
Yes, sir.
All right, please proceed.
First one is taken September 3rd, 2025, violation 30-32 alpha, the roof in disrepair. And down, the second picture was taken on January 6th of 2026. The only difference is the tarp is now blown away from the right-hand side there, but nothing has been done. Next picture.
So back up to the other one, just get the tarp over the roof. It's open there? That's what it
Not-
looks like at the previous hearing?
Yes, sir.
And what needs to be done, the roof needs to be
Just
repaired.
repaired or replaced. Yes, sir.
Okay,
On the second picture,
is it 2B?
yes, sir. 2 alpha, the top one, was taken March 31st of 2025. Roof in disrepair, basically the underneath right there, it's rotting out and falling off the roof. And also, you can see, the second one of 2 Bravo was taken on January 6th of 2026. As you can see, the wood is starting to lean a little bit more from,
So in 2A, the situation is to stop it falling, is that?
yeah, the roof in disrepair, that's part of the underskirting of the roof falling off. And then the 2B shows,
But that condition is unchanged from the date of the first hearing.
it's got worse, as you can see.
Okay.
The second picture looks like it's
Got you.
slowly expanding.
All right, Yeah.
Third picture, 3 alpha, it's taken March 31st, 2025. Abandoned vehicle. Tag expired, I think 6/22, it looked like I said.
all right. You've been on this property for most of the last 10 months. Has that vehicle ever been moved?
Now it's been in the same spot every time.
All right, same tag is on it,
Yes, sir.
same expiration.
Yes, sir.
All right, next.
That's all I have at this time. The city is seeking a lien on the property at this time of $3,850.
So the prohibited condition of public nuisances. All right, let me do this. Based on the evidence and testimony, we're going to find that due process has been satisfied by the proper notification by certified mail of the notice of the violation and the date and time of this hearing, and the absence of a response, posting of the property in accordance with state statute with an affidavit of service included in the record. Substantial and competent evidence shows that there's a continued violation of section 30-32B, prohibited condition of public nuisances due to the presence of an abandoned vehicle as being abandoned by virtue of its non-registration, no valid tag or sticker on the car. And a violation of 30-32A10, prohibited conditions of public nuisances. The roof continues in disrepair and it looks like it has worsened. The roof is open and some of the soffit has collapsed. It looks like it's deteriorating on the front of the house as seen from North 18th Street. Based on the evidence of testimony, we're going to find it appropriate to enter an order authorizing the city to place an official lien on the property as in accordance with state statute. As of today's date, the total fines total $3,850. Fines shall continue to accrue at the rate of $50 per day
Yes, sir.
until satisfaction of compliance.
Yes, sir.
Is this one of those heirs of
Yes, sir.
cases where they got to find all the heirs?
The one come forward, I'm guessing maybe just a single one. I'm not exactly sure how, but
That's not what happens. They get out there and they find that they had 5 children. Each of the children had grandchildren. And suddenly it turns into 19 people. They got to run down and get names on paper
right.
or notify them. And some people just give up because it costs more than the property. I don't know if that's the case, but All right. Um. All right, case number 2024-166, property at 116 Cleveland Avenue, Palatka 32177, owner of record. Life estate of Sadadine Aldic, is that correct?
Correct.
And is anyone here who is a representative of the estate of Sadadine Aldic, or representing anyone who is an heir of the estate? Seeing and hearing no one. Ms. Dyer?
For the record, I'm Melissa Dreyer. This is case 2024-166, located at 116 Cleveland Avenue, Rock, Florida. He has two violations of 3032, trash and debris, and an inoperable vehicle. It was first observed on 11/19/24. The notice was sent. There was a green card that was received back. And now this is in the second hearing, so I have been taken over, I took over the case. So the pictures that you're gonna see this time are taken by me.
All right. Doing our due process, you sent the official notice of the violation and the date and time of this hearing by certified mail to the official address of record. Is that
Yes,
correct?
yes,
And
sir.
that was 116 Cleveland Avenue, Palatka, Florida.
Yes, sir.
And that's the official address maintained by the property appraiser and tax collector.
Yes, sir.
Any response to that?
Yes, sir.
What was that?
He is aware of, he got the green card back as well as when I posted, but I have been in contact with him as well.
The green card back came unsigned.
I probably have the other one over here.
Is it signed?
Where's it?
No.
I apologize, I do not have it
I'm
with me.
sorry,
I apologize, I do not have it with
it
me.
needs to be in the record that it's signed.
Yes,
So you
sir.
didn't post the property.
I did post the
You did
property.
post the property?
Yes, sir.
And you have your affidavit of service included in the record?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I have that.
Right.
So you posted it and got a green card back.
The first one, according to David, he did. The
Okay.
second one, I did not. That's what that
So
was.
this is the second one. So you didn't get a green card back.
I did not get.
That's
a
all I'm
green card
asking.
back. Yes, sir.
Was anyone present at the first hearing? Representing the
Yes,
estate?
sir.
Okay. So we follow protocol on getting notice. You say you have talked to someone?
Yes, sir. I've been speaking to Mr. Eldick.
Who is he? Oh,
The-
Aldic?
Yes, sir.
It's not Sadadine. Who is
It was him.
why does it say life estate?
I honestly don't understand how.
Usually
know
means
the
somebody
answer.
died, with
Mm.
all respect to the deceased.
Right.
Well, it could have been maybe a ladybird deed or something.
Okay. But you talked to Sadadine,
Yes, sir, I did.
all right? And this was when?
I spoke to him most recently on Friday.
Okay. And the response is,
He is currently working on some the property. You'll notice whenever I pull up my pictures of the trash and debris, we had spoke and talked about a way to correct that by doing a privacy fence. I went out there this morning and he is working on that.
okay, is he aware there's a $3,050 fine?
He is aware. Yes, sir.
Okay, and that the hearing today might memorialize that by a lien?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And the truck, he's telling me, that this may not be relevant, but he's telling me that the home is in, they have lawyers involved with the divorce and the lawyers are telling him not to mess with anything, so he won't move the truck.
Well, heaven forbid we should disregard legal counsel, but nonetheless.
I mean,
Yeah, I did look this up. It is a enhanced life estate deed, also known as a ladybird deed.
All right, so you had two violations, 30-32 due to trash and debris on the property, and 30-32, an untagged inoperable vehicle?
Correct.
Is there anything else about it other than being unregistered and untagged?
It's inoperable.
Okay,
I-
you're gonna show me that.
Yes, sir.
And you have some photographs.
Yes, sir, I did.
And did you take these photographs?
Yes, sir, I
And
did.
do the photographs accurately represent the condition of the property on the date in which you took them?
Yes, sir.
Please proceed.
This one is I took this one on July 9th of 2025, showing
Which one? Hold on. 2C?
to see, yes, sir.
Okay.
And it's just showing the little bit of, well, I say a little bit, but the trash and debris that I've asked him to clean up.
Does this photograph compare with the photographs Mr. Green took?
At one point in time, yes, it did.
Okay. So is this one better or worse than the,
My apologies. No, that one does not. That one's better than what Mr. Green took, because he did get an area cleaned up.
but this was in July.
That one was in July, and the last one that Mr. Green took was in November of 24.
What's it look like today?
Will you go up, Miss Karen? No, go back down one.
I'm not sure which way you want to go.
No, to the picture. There you go, right there.
That's the one.
That's the way it looks today. So
Well,
he's went
okay, is this the one,
back
you,
to-
you have this camera issue again?
Yes, sir.
All right.
We noticed it.
And you're telling me regardless, if spotted with a camera says you took this picture on January 7th of this year.
We
Correct?
have it. Yes,
Right.
yes.
And
So with Mr.
tell me
Green,
what you're looking at.
he was, it was really bad. It went too good, according to my 2C picture. And then we went back to, bad, go back down.
I'll go back. So tell me in this picture, just for the record, what the continuing violation is.
The continuing violation is the trash and debris that he had over,
Are these the man-made items?
yes, the man-made items.
And they can be seen from the street?
They
which
can be
is
seen-
Cleveland?
Yes, sir, from Cleveland, and they can be seen from the streets. This is one of the projects that he is currently working on. I went by there today and they are fixing fencing to put that.
So let me make a picture.
Yes, sir.
The items behind the fence are
Mhm.
the only ones that need to be removed.
Yes, sir.
What about the
Well, the
trailers? That's okay?
Food truck trailer that I did ask him if he could put that in somewhere else, kind of get it out
Is
of
that a part
the.
of the original violation?
It was in Mr. Green's and then it was taken away and now it's back.
The trailer was taken away.
The trailer was.
So the original violation, when David was here, had the food truck as a violation.
Yes, sir, it was in
And then
there
it went away, now it's back.
and now it's back.
I'll leave you how to deal what you want to deal with that, but there was apparently compliance and now it's out of compliance again. Okay,
But that wasn't what I was going.
that was
I mean,
the original, that was all in the violation of 30-32.
Yes, sir, when
Trash
Mr.
and
Green started this case. Yes, sir.
So the solution is get the items out of sight or remove them from the property.
Correct. Yes, sir.
That includes the trailer.
Yes, sir. And he is currently working on
Right.
Getting him out of sight.
All right, then there was an untagged inoperable vehicle,
Yes, sir.
which is that?
That is his truck. Now, at first it was on the sidewalk and that was, let me get a picture real quick. That was in July 9th of 25. He has it, I've asked him several times to please, remove it from at least the front. He has, assured me every time I go out there that he's going to remove it that week. But he has currently removed it from the sidewalk, so the sidewalk is passable. But it's now on the right of way and in the road.
So you don't have I don't see the reference to 3032B in the file. So that ordinance provides that the vehicles is abandoned for what reason?
It's, I think that one's the one that had the,
Is it
What?
unlicensed, untagged?
he's got a tag on the back and I apologize. I thought I had the picture of it, but the tag is out of date.
So it's expired.
It is expired, yes, sir.
Okay, so that's why it was abandoned and
Yes, sir.
inoperable
Yes, sir.
under the code. Not to be terribly picky, I think this came up before. Is that even on the lot? This vehicle?
On the lot, I'm sorry, what do you mean by that?
Well, the code talks about his property.
Right,
Is that on his property?
and I have discussed that, but it is on the actual right of way now. It's off the sidewalk. But the right of way is in front of his home and partially in the road.
Just so you know, well, if your code says it has to be on the lot, the
Mhm.
lot's definable.
Right.
And usually the right of way, but not always,
Mhm.
the right of way goes some distance on each side of the improved part of the right of way, either the pavement or if it's graded, something of that nature. So the question is it a violation if it's not on his lot, but it's on the city's right of way?
Right.
So I do think this is one of those examples that we can issue the municipal infraction citation for, since it really travels with the vehicle and not so much with the property, given that it's not currently on the property. That is how I would resolve this particular issue once they get that up and running. They're still in the warning phase now with the issuance of the citations.
It sounds picky, but it's technically an issue
Okay,
of
I got it.
whose jurisdiction is.
Yep.
I'm not gonna kid you, there are jurisdictions where the government doesn't want to deal with something on the right of way, they want code enforcement to make it go away. I'm not even sure the sidewalk necessarily on his property. It
Right.
might be a city sidewalk.
Right.
So that being the case, clearly there's still a violation of the trash and debris on the property.
Yes, sir.
Question is there a violation any longer of the vehicle being on the property?
Not with it being on the property, but it is still, the tag is still outdated.
Well, but the code says you can't have an abandoned, unlicensed vehicle on the property,
Correct.
not on the property.
Right.
So the question then becomes, well, what part of the fine for your lien is related to the vehicle and what part's related to the debris?
I understand what you're saying. I'm just going, I'm gonna be honest, I'm going off the case was before me, so I'm just trying to
All
go
right.
with that.
Let's do this. We'll, based on the evidence and testimony, we're going to find that it's appropriate to enter an order finding the due process has been satisfied in that state statutes were followed in providing notice by certified mail to the owner of record at the official address of record, that there has been contact with a person named Sadadine Aldick with regard to the property, but that the original violations they exist appear to continue unabated. Substantial and competent evidence exists to find the violations continue with regard to section 30-32, trash and debris on the property, mainly man-made items behind the fence, which can be seen from the right of way. And it looks like there's a food truck that seems to come and go, but as of the most recent photo taken last week, it's there now. And that section 30-32A with regard to untagged and operable vehicle, at least as of today, there appears to be compliance with that as terms of the property. There may be another violation, but as of today, the total fines total $3,050 for both violations. So based on that, I'm going to enter an order placing an official lien on the property for the amount of $30,050. Fines may continue to approve at the rate of $25 a day for 30-32 for the trash and debris until satisfied or abated.
Thank you.
This comes up more than you know. It's like, where the heck is the property line? And then you got the whole problem of how do you know where the property line is and how do you show anyone where the property line is? Most of the time, the fence is usually just behind the property line, but not always. And sometimes people put things in the wrong place. Well, I can tell you that I will tell you that Avalice Street in St. Augustine clearly is not where it was in 1565. And when we do cases in St. Augustine, we had a celebrated case over that restaurant that never seems to get built on the bayfront. But a question that came up, Jane knows what I'm talking about. She knows what it's about. And it's a never-ending story. The case on that had 4,000 documents in a record on appeal, including deeds in Spanish from the Spanish king, which is how you establish property rights in St. Augustine, in Spanish, that had to be translated. Isabel just looked at me with daggers because the city attorney's actually has Spanish as her first language, and she just, I'm not translating that. You need somebody else to do it. But it was just a nightmare in terms of trying to sort out just where things were and what it is. So is that restaurant on the property that goes with the restaurant? How did it get there? I will not name the name of the building. I'm very curious as to what's happening in this building because it's going to have a major development to it. But there's a really major building in St. Augustine that's just built on public property, but nobody wants to undo it because it would just be a nightmare. I've seen subdivisions where they build on the right of way. And it's like, trying to get clear title on that is just like, yes. All right, let's go to the next case. Case number 2525. Property located at 105 Viking Manor.
Viking
Property
Street.
owned by Sherry A. Cook. Whose case?
Mine.
Mr. Bertelli. But let me ask, is Sherry A. Cook present or anyone representing Sherry A. Cook? Seeing no one, please proceed.
Harold Bartelli, City Plat Code Compliance. This is reference case 2025-025. Address is 105 Viking Street, Plaquemine, Florida. This is the second hearing. Original observation of
Take your time.
original first observation was 3/13/25. Green card was returned. Property was posted. First hearing was 8/5/25. This property was posted on January 6/25. Notice was sent January 6/25. Nothing returned, no green card, nothing whatsoever. I have two violations, 30-169 for mold and mildew on the carport and section 30-32 alpha 11 for torn screen on the front porch.
And you sent the official notice to two addresses.
Yes, I did, sir.
3200 Valley View Crest, Middleburg, Florida, 32068.
That is correct.
Is that the official address on the property appraiser?
No, sir.
I'm sorry?
No, sir, it is not.
How'd you get that address?
After the first hearing, I was contacted by the sister of Miss Cook.
But no one appeared at the first hearing for the.
Nobody appeared. The sister contacted me, referenced the house because Miss Cook was trying to sell it to the sister. And she wanted to get some information regarding it, liens and all that. She explained to me that this is not the first time that her sister done it and that it's like the sixth house they went through and it's basically ruined. So she was gonna go to the bank, try to have the bank, pay for it to have that place cleared out and leveled and worked out with the bank, and that's the last I've heard of it. But she's the one who gave me the address of where Miss Cook stays at. She's no longer stays on this piece of property. She stays in Middleburg with her daughter and a little tiny.
But you also sent it to 105 Viking Street.
That is correct
Which is the
also.
address of record
Yes,
for
sir.
the property
Yes,
and on the official records of the county.
yes, sir.
And, but you did hear from the sister.
No, sir, I have not heard from anybody.
Okay. Well, who'd you tell me contacted you?
Miss Cook's sister.
Okay, so you did hear from the sister.
Yes.
Okay, all right, and you did post the property in accordance with state statute,
Yes, that's the
and you
property.
have your affidavit of service included in the record.
Yes, sir.
You got two violations, 30-169D, mold and mildew on the carport, 30-32A11, torn screen on the front porch.
Yes, sir.
Excerpts from both ordinances are included in the record.
Yes, sir.
And the first hearing,
Was 8/5.
okay,
2025.
and since that time, fines have accrued at the rate of $6,350 as of today.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Have some photographs for me?
Yes, sir.
Did you take these photographs?
Yes, sir.
Do the photographs accurately represent the condition of the property and date in which you took them?
Yes, sir.
All right. We got 1A.
Yes, sir. One alpha was taken on July 8th of 25. You can see where the mold mildew on the carport roof. And then again on January 6th to 26th, I have same picture. Basically, nothing has been,
So no improvement.
no improvement.
So, pressure washing would have solved the problem, correct?
Yes, sir.
Next,
The next picture, it's hard to see, the first
this is in
picture.
relation to 30-32A11.
Yes, sir,
the
torn
torn
screen.
screen.
Yes, sir. On August 8th of 25, where the arrows are pointing out, that whole screen area is missing. January 26th on 2 Bravo, the screen's gone now, so.
So basically, the only problems were to be resolved were to pressure wash the roof and replace the screen.
Yes, sir. But we also have a prior case against their reference other violations.
Still,
Yes, sir.
it's $6,350 for these two items. Right,
That's all I have at this
all
time.
right. Last call for Sherry A. Cook. Anyone representing Sherry A. Cook? Seeing and hearing no one, we find that evidence, substantial and competent evidence exists to find that due process has been satisfied by the sending of certified letters to the official owner and address of record as maintained by the property appraiser and tax collector, and to an additional address provided by the named owner's sister, and receiving no response to the certified letters. Posting occurred in accordance with state statute, and the affidavit of service that posting is included in the record. Substantial and competent evidence exists to find continuing violations of section 30-169D due to mold and mildew on the carport roof. Simple pressure washing would have resolved the problem, but there's been no evidence that that has been addressed. And section 30-32A11, a torn screen on the front porch. That screen is now missing, which 11, subsection 11 provides that owner must repair, replace, remove broken fencing, screening, or decorative elements on a developed parcel or lot. Based on that, we find it appropriate to enter an order allowing the city to place a lien on the property for the fines accrued, and fines as of today's date total $6,350. Fines shall continue to accrue at the rate of $25 per violation per day until satisfaction or compliance. Okay, case 2563, property located at 611 North 9th Street. Owner of record appears to be Minnie Lee Jones in care of Jerome Miller. Are either Minnie Lee Jones or Jerome Miller or anyone representing them present today? Seeing and hearing no one. Whose case? Mr. Bertelli,
Yes, sir.
please proceed.
Harold Bartelli, City Plaque Code Compliance, reference case 2025-063, address of 611 North 9th Street in Plaque, Florida. I have 3 violations. Section 30-171, missing broken windows, 30-213, abandoned structure, 30-32, Alpha 11, missing torn screen, and 30-32, excessive trash and debris. This is the second hearing. First observation of this was on 5/8/25. Notice that property was posted on 8/5/25. Complex posting was at 8/5/25.
Did the owner appear at the first hearing?
No, sir. I have not heard from anybody, seen anybody, or had any contact with anybody. This property was posted on January 6th of 2025, and notice was sent out on January 6th, 2026.
All right, doing our due process due diligence, the notice was sent to the official address of record and owner of record according to the property appraiser and tax collector's rules. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
That address 611 North 9th Street,
Yes, sir.
and no response by certified mail.
Actually, it was sent to 7445 State Road 207, Elkton, Florida.
Okay, that's the official address?
Yes, sir. And was also sent to the actual mailing address. That's,
611 North 9th?
yes, sir.
Okay, so it was sent to both addresses?
Yes, sir.
Looks like Jerome Miller's address is the one.
Yes,
that
sir.
helped him.
Care
Okay,
of,
very
sir.
good.
Yes.
And absent a response, you posted the property in accordance with state statute, have your affidavit of service included in the record.
Yes, sir.
All right, 4 alleged violations, 30-171 missing and broken windows, 30-213 abandoned structure, 30-32A11 missing screen, 30-32A11 one, excessive trash and debris. Excerpts from the pertinent excerpts from the ordinances are included in the record. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And you have some photographs?
Yes, sir.
Did you take the photographs?
Yes, sir.
Do the photographs accurately represent the condition of the property on the date in which you took them?
Yes, sir.
Please proceed.
All right, first picture.
Had it.
All right, the first picture of one alpha was taken on August 6th of 2025. For 30-171 missing windows. That's the left side of the property, as you can
So there are
see.
three of them?
Yes, sir, all three windows are missing.
This is on the left elevation. It's
Yes,
seen
sir.
from North Ninth.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And one
And-
Bravo was taken on January 6th. As you can see, the windows are still missing.
Okay.
Uh,
It's like some plywood's actually missing from the top to
Yes,
the right.
It's,
window.
it's deteriorating, it's becoming
And
worse.
these are open? to
Yes,
the-
sir.
From the outside?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
The next picture is taken on from the right side of the house, as you can see.
This is reference to
The
which,
first, it's same 30-171 missing
Okay.
windows. The two alpha was taken on August 6th, 2025, and as you can see on two Bravo taken in January 6th of this year.
so we have three missing windows on the right side.
Yes, sir.
Are there some gates or bars?
Maybe a bar structure, something.
But the windows are still missing.
Yes, the windows are gone.
Next.
The next one, this would be the first picture was. This would be reference 30-213 unsecured property. The first picture was taken August 6th, 2025. Basically, that's the front door you can see from the front all the way into the back.
So the property's open. and
It's
accessible.
wide open, yes, sir.
And
and,
same for
um,
the windows on each side.
Yes, sir. And on the second one, on 3 Bravo was taken on January 6th. Also, as you can see, nothing has been changed with the
But the
property.
front door and three windows on each side of the house are all open
Yes, sir.
and accessible.
Yes, sir.
Right. Next.
Next picture was 30-32 excessive debris. This is actually to the right side of the property. The 5 Alpha was taken on August 6th of 2025.
This is all man-made items?
Yes, sir.
Plastic,
It's-
wood,
Yes, it's
glass,
like a dumping ground.
metal.
And on 5 Bravo was taken on January 6th, 2026. As you can see, it's just accumulating more.
Right.
Having a spiritual experience there.
I was looking at the sun.
Yeah.
Might be sacred ground down here.
Who knows? This picture here, 30-32, Alpha 11 for torn screen. The first picture, 6 or 4 Alpha, they're out of order, but Alpha was taken August 6th. The screen with an arrow sort of pointing, the screen's tore. 4 Bravo, January 6th, still torn. And this is a structure also as a blight, one of our blight structures. Like I said, it's becoming worse. At this time, city's seeking to put a lien for $12,700 at this time.
All right. So, okay, so that's it.
Mhm.
Last call for Minnie Lee Jones or Jerome Miller or anyone representing either of them. Seeing and hearing no one and find the due process have been satisfied by the submission of certified letters notifying the owners of record at the official address of record of the violations alleged and the date and time of this hearing. And finding that in the absence of a response to the certified letters, that the posting of the property in accordance with state statute with an affidavit of service included in the record. Substantial and competent evidence exists to find continued violations of 30-171 of the city code due to missing and broken windows, specifically 3 windows on the left side, 3 windows on the right side of the house, which have gone unrepaired since the date of the original hearing. Section 30-213, abandoned structure, due to the fact that the structure is open and accessible. The front door is wide open, as well as the windows on both sides of the house, the 6 windows on the total, on 3 on the left, 3 on the right. Section 30-32A11, due to the missing screen on is it front of the house?
Front, yes, sir.
Front of the house. And then 30-32A1, the excessive trash and debris, specifically man-made items, metal, wood, glass, plastic, rubber, strewn about the property, which have gone unabated since the date of the last hearing.
Yes, sir.
As of today's date, the total fines total $12,700, which are accruing at the rate of $25 per day per violation since the compliance date. Based on all of this, we find it appropriate to enter an order allowing the city to place an official lien on the property in the amount of $12,700. Fines shall continue to accrue at the rate of $25 per day per violation until satisfaction of compliance. It's 4 o'clock. I have absolutely no guarantee anything I say after this is going to be admissible in any court.
I'll talk fast.
You're on notice. All right, case number 25099, property located at 516 Kirby Street, owner of record, Carlma Knowles. It's Carlma Knowles or anyone representing Carlma Knowles present today. Seeing and hearing no one. Mr. Bertelli.
Harold
You lucky
Bartellis,
Man, how did you get all of these?
City Plaque and Code Compliance, case 2025-099, reference 516 Kirby Street. This would be the second hearing on this case. I have 4 cases. Violations 30-213 unsecured structure, 30-169 alpha for unsafe front structures, 30-169 Charlie for empty electrical box, and 30-169 rotten and weakened wood. Violations first observed 6/25/25. First notice of hearing was sent 8/5/25. And for this one, notice of hearing was sent 1/6/26. No green card sign return anytime. I did speak with the owners prior to the first hearing. And informed him all the violations, and I was
Spoke with
instructed.
the owner, Carlma?
Yes, sir.
Carlma Knowles, okay.
And I was instructed they were looking into getting a local contractor to go out there and work on the house. But I've seen or heard nothing since.
But you haven't heard from them since then?
No, sir. And
They did not attend the first hearing?
No, sir. And the structure has also been posted by the city or the county for unsafe structure, and they were notified by the county, reference the county's notifications they give them.
Right. Doing due process due diligence, you did notify the owners by certified mail in accordance with state statute regarding the allegations, the violations, and the time and place of this hearing. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And you got no response?
Nothing.
And you posted the property in accordance with state statute?
Yes,
And
sir.
you have a notice, you have an affidavit of service included in the record?
Yes, sir.
No contact since the last hearing with the owner. You did have contact prior to the first
Yes, sir.
hearing?
Prior.
All right. You have 4 original violations, 30-213A, unsecured or abandoned structure registration. That's the one where they need to register the
With orange
abandoned
data.
structure. Section 30-169A, unsafe front structure the front structure sagging,
Mhm.
right? Section 30-169C, an empty electrical box, and 30-169B, rotten and weakened wood. And you have pertinent sections of all the ordinances included in the record, correct?
Yes, sir.
You have some photographs for me?
Yes, sir.
Did you take the photographs?
Yes, sir.
Do the photographs accurately represent the condition of property on the date in which you took them?
Yes, sir.
All right, please proceed.
The first one here is gonna be for 30-213 unsecured structure. It's hard to see. The first one alpha was taken July 17th, 2025. Those are French doors on the second level. It's hard to see right now, but the door on the right, it's open. It's not secured. So I didn't zoom in too good. I apologize for that. Second picture on January 6th, 2026, also the door's still open. The second one here.
Just unsecured by virtue of the front door?
The doors on the second level
Okay,
are open, yet unsecured.
and then 2A was the sagging structure. Okay, go ahead.
Yes, sir. This one right here, the sagging, safe 30-169 alpha, safe on structures sagging. As you can see, the first picture, July 17th, 2025, on the left-hand side, how looks like I don't know, it's sort of crushing underneath the weight. I'm not sure.
So what we're looking at is you got the columns.
Yes, and the one on the left, it looks like it's slowly deteriorating down.
Okay.
The one I took on January 6th, 2026, you can also, as you can see it sagging a little bit towards that left
But it
area.
hasn't been rectified at all.
No, sir, nothing has been done. The postings are still there from the.
So what's the right side arrow on two?
That was from the structure that the county posted for us. That.
Okay. So that's all that's about.
Yes, sir, that's just the.
So now on the second, two Bravo, this the same
Yeah, the posting,
violation?
yeah, the posting's still there.
And this is
still
what,
sagging.
porch?
Yes, sir, that's the bottom porch. The
And
first
has
floor.
that condition the same or worsened since
Actually on the
July?
top, the top section at the top red arrow, that is something new, has just started. See how it's bowing out?
Okay.
That structure, I'm not sure if it's the weight pushing down on the bottom. I don't know the answer to that, but that's just a new, like.
That's
it's-
something that's occurred since. the-
Yeah, since then that has something new has arisen.
Okay.
Next structure, next one is 30-169 Charlie, the open electrical box.
So that box needed to be removed or power provided.
Correct.
Okay.
Next one is
There's
30.
been no change since the first hearing date.
No, sir, nothing. The next picture is 30-169 Rotten Weekend Wood. This is on the front porch area underneath, like the ceiling on the roof. The first one taken June 27th. As you can see, the arrows pointing up, that's the underneath of the ceiling, all the wood's rotting out. It's hard to see by the doorway.
Okay.
They got the 2x4s that are basically bracing like the ceiling up.
Okay.
The Fort Bravo was taken January 6th. The wood's still falling down. You can see the braces where they have it braced up, like trying to hold the roof up.
So this is a 169A violation?
Yes,
No, no, the unsafe front. structure.
169 Bravo, Rotten Weekend Wood.
Okay, 169B.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And that's
Anything
all.
else?
Yeah, and this house also is in a historic district also.
It's still dangerous.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Um,
based on the evidence and testimony presented, we're going to find the due process have been satisfied by the sending of certified letter notifying the owner of record at the address of record of the nature of the violations and the time and date of the hearing. In the absence of a response to the certified letters, evidence shows that property was noticed in accordance with state statute with an affidavit of service included in the record. Substantial and competent evidence exists to find continuation of the original violations. Specifically of 30-213A of the city code due to the structure being abandoned and unsecured and registered as such, and that's still the case today, is that correct?
That is correct.
And 30-169A, unsafe front structure, that the
Sagging.
roof, the front of the building over the columns has been sagging.
Yes,
and
sir.
It looks like it's increased in its difficulty. 30-169C, an empty electrical box that's gone unchanged since the date of the last hearing.
Mhm.
And 30-169B, rotten and weakened wood, specifically on the roofing of the porch, front porch. Is that
Yes,
correct?
sir.
I get it all?
Yes, sir.
All right. Based on that evidence and testimony, we're going to find it appropriate to issue an order allowing the city to post and record the official lien on the property for the fines accrued as of to date, $12,300. The fine shall continue to accrue at the rate of $25 per day per violation until satisfaction or compliance.
Thank you.
There being no further case on the agenda, we are to conclude